Hello people of the web and welcome back to the Lyfcraft server. I'm still ill, but feeling so much better today. It might take a few days for my voice to get back to normal. We're starting off the episode away from our base. We have actually been here before in the series. This is CharisSophia's base. Her basement, in fact. Never afraid of taking on large digs, she started digging out this rather sizable space. And as if this space wasn't big enough already, there's a second floor beneath. She's dug all of this area out as well. I helped dig this tiny little section here, and we were talking about her plans. She wants to build some kind of one-chunk farm module in the corner, which means stacking wheat farms, carrot farms, potato farms, etc. and having an output on the front. She wants a shulker loader, which I have built before, but it's been a while. And so I need to figure out how to do it here. So I'll build a demo module, and then she can use that layout to put in her build when she's finished. I gave her a list of supplies for what I needed, and she gave me shulkers of the raw materials, which means I have to make all the things like dispensers. Cheers. Like, quite fortunate that I just killed a skeleton and got a spare bow, and I only need one dispenser. In theory, this is a module. I do need to get Charis on call though, so I can explain how it works, because I think she has questions. So you wanted a shulker loader. This very simple bit of redstone should work, hopefully, with any luck. I built it based on the design I had in my testing world. So, yeah.
This is wow.
It's a one wide module, so you can stack it
big
sideways. Well, this includes the sorter on the top. So if you look at the top bit of wood with the redstone torch, comparator, etc., that's your standard 3 deep sorting system. So you can have loads of those next to each other, and that just means that only certain blocks will go into this module.
Is there supposed to be a redstone dust piece on this one?
Yes, there is. If I've missed it, could you please fix that for me? If not, I'll do it. It's alright, I can reach. At least I would have been able to reach had I not fallen down a hole.
Also, at least I recognize enough about
There you go.
sorting
Done.
systems.
Yeah, I placed that block after I placed the repeater, so I'm not surprised I missed that.
I recognize
Input top one, junk chest furthest away from you, and then the filter is the first hopper underneath the two.
Yeah.
Which I've just used some slime balls to hold up the other slots. Normally you'd put named items in there,
right,
so that nothing accidentally gets into there.
Yeah.
And I've put stone in there as the indicator. Now what you'll need to do first is load up the shulkers. So if you come down to the bottom, to load shulkers in, you do it from the front here. So this is your output chest at the bottom, where full shulkers will end up. And if you see the dropper above the hopper, that's where you put your empty shulkers.
Dropper above the hopper. Okay. 2 empty shulkers.
Yep. Now, normally it would automatically load, but as we're starting fresh, you'll need to come in here and place the first one. So I'm going to place it this way, just so we can then open it.
I'm gonna grab some birch signs.
Okay. I've got wood.
Birch?
What? Why does it need to be birch?
Because I find birch signs easier to read.
You are picky. 2.5 chocolate cookies later.
Okay, so it placed one.
No, I placed that one. If the system is empty, you have to place the first one. When it breaks that one, it will reload the next one automatically, if I've done the redstone correctly. Right, so I'll put that there, and then this is a shulker full of stone. I'll put that there. So that will filter out. And it's going to take a little while before it goes down, but in theory, you should start seeing it go up already.
Yes.
So the filter system's working and only stone's going in. Now I'm going to cheat a little bit by grabbing some.
Well, we might also want to put some random. Here, I'll put a little bit of andesite in there so that I see that it goes into the junk chest.
So in theory, when that's full,
speed it up nicely.
The hopper behind it will give off enough of a signal that the pistons will power and that shulker gets broken. Yeah, so the shulker's now full. That hopper is now packing up. If you look in the hopper behind the shulker, you'll see... Oh, we need more stone, don't we? One moment! Where do I get stone? I found some stone. You never would have guessed where I found it, just lying around on the floor.
Well, it's a good thing you picked it up then.
It's alright, I've got this. If you can just watch the... Okay.
Oh, good. The andesite went into the junk chest. Perfect.
Oh!
I missed it!
You did, that's why I told you to watch it. But
I know you
that
did,
should be the empty
but I
shulker. You
don't-
won't be able to open it because it places it facing the wrong way up. And you wouldn't normally need to either because that's a half-filled shulker. And then the full shulker is in the bottom. It works!
Yay!
Sorry, I'm really surprised it works.
What's this comparator reading?
It's reading the hopper that feeds into the shulker. So when the hopper gets to a certain level of items, the strength goes up 2. So you see you've got one redstone dust on the wood behind the comparator, and then another one on the wood on top of the comparator.
Oh, so it's actually lighting up when there are items in the hopper.
Yes, but it will
doesn't
only
pass the
reach
signal
the second
through.
dust once you've got 2 strength.
Okay.
And it's when that's powered, then it locks the hopper above the one that the comparator is reading, which the observer then notices, gives off a signal. That signal goes through to the piston. The piston spits up the observer, which outputs through the repeater, which then pushes the observer down,
Yes,
which breaks the shulker. The shulker then gets picked up by the hopper and goes into the chest. Then the piston retracts, which... Yep. And when the observer retracts, it should power the dropper or dispenser.
Yeah, which then places the other button.
Yeah.
Okay.
That made sense? I'm just guessing how it works. I don't actually know. Remember, I built it from a build that's in my creative world. Yeah, it was done a while ago. And I don't think I fully understood it then. We okay with this?
Yes.
Right, my charge for my services.
Yes.
1 cup of tea.
I shall. Pour
I can't
it into
find
my
any.
keyboard. I shall pour it into my keyboard presently. Yes, and send it your way.
I want a stack of nether quartz. Thanks.
Okay.
I've already taken it.
Yeah.
There was no negotiation, it's demands. Thank you, bye!
You're always welcome to take anything from me.
Oh really? Where are those diamonds?
Huh?
Nothing! She already said it now, I can just go ahead. That's a legally binding contract, I've got video footage and everything. I'm welcome to take whatever I like. So I'm going to take the mick. I mean... Where's that storage area? And we're back at my base. I'm sorry about the recording clip. I know Charis was a little quiet. While obviously I'm tempted to scrap the footage, I'm pretty sure if I built the shulker loader again, it wouldn't work next time. Also, maybe I should stop making SpongeBob style time cards. My French accent really needs some work. In the last episode, Charis came to our base to give me a sounding board and took a tour of the base. We spent a little bit of time in this room so I could explain some of the redstone, and I realised that when I built the first half of this sugarcane farm, I stopped because I'd run out of resources. Most of those resources we've now got plenty of, so it's probably about time that I finish off this room. Something went horribly wrong. In that I thought I'd finished, I activated the system and all this water started coming out, and it was a never-ending cycle of water flowing out and then stopping, which means I've got to do a lot of repairs. Now, I've rebuilt it from memory, but I'm not sure whether I've done it correctly, and I'm terrified. What I'm going to do is remove these blocks first, and then I can connect these without worrying too much, and we'll do a test run shortly. I'm now terrified. Let's just try it. Well, we're not leaking any water, and sugarcane's growing. I forgot how much this hurts my frames. Okay, time to activate the other side. Let's first turn this off to cease the lag. And no leakage. Wonderful. Oh. I forgot a block there. No! I think this is probably the 4th time I've rebuilt. I need to remember to place all the blocks this time before turning it on, because I suspect that's what broke it last time. One last look around first. Oh. I didn't crash the server. That was a scheduled closure. However, the thing's now broken itself because of the restart. At least it's only one side. And no. This whole thing has been rather distressing. And if it doesn't work this time, I think I'm going to go cry. Well, it's not breaking itself. However, the pistons aren't extending. So I just need to find out what's missing up here. Oh. There's supposed to be another repeater in there. There's the repeater in place, which means we can test it again to see whether the pistons start activating occasionally. Figured it out. It was just missing a redstone torch from back here. At least I think I figured it out. It's flowing in nicely. Wow, my frames are suffering. In fairness, I've got a few other things running in the background. But still, it's quite jittery for me. Yep, 26 frames per second is not very much. But let's turn this off. And no flowing water. Let's decorate the room. One live stream later, and we have a fully decorated room. Now, it's not anything fancy, but it's clean, it's tidy, and it should be spawn proof, which it wasn't recently, as I think I had a zombie spawn on top of this hopper line, which could have been very dangerous had I left the door open. Speaking of the door, also on stream we upgraded to a button, which means that we can have a button on the inside and outside to operate the door. I'm not too sure how well this video and the last came out, as they were both done whilst I was under the weather. I hope you enjoyed them and would consider leaving a like, as it helps encourage YouTube to push my video. I have something very fun planned for the next episode and hope to see you back here for that. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye now.